Alright, good morning, good day, happy weekend, and good evening. This is the African Crypto Warlord. Today we're going to be looking at Solana, USDT. We're going to start from 21 day, 14 day, 7 day, 3 day, 5 day, 24 hour, and then we're dropping it into the lower term time frames. What we're going to try and do, switch my phone off from silent, got the syndicate here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling the direction of volatility, and we have some statistically significant probabilistic levels that are yet to be hit. Alright, so currently the best place to look at Solana for the longest term lookbacks is on Gate.io. Unfortunately, FTX shut down, so we don't have the nice juice. But as you can see, these are green candles. Wow. We have hit an outlier here, so we'll be able to quantify that in a moment. And yeah, so far the 21 day is looking for some more continuation up. As long as this guy holds above that white line, you will get some continuation. You have about another hour and 17 odd minutes until new daily prints. 14 days, still no direction and volatility. So we're going to be looking for positive drift as to see why these, let's say, crosses aren't getting hammered. What we can see here on the DLP is a drive of pretty much hidden bullish div. Alright, so we're going to look for positive drift on these lower term time frames to back the statement up here on the 14 day. Here we go. Now we're into the serious analysis. Sorry, this is the wrong coin. This one's incorrect. Over here we just have the 7 day. I think we should have some direction on volatility, and let's have a look. We do. Nice. Currently it is looking rather tasty. Okay, this thing has been pretty much saying that it's been oversold. Alright, but the whole trade is when it starts flashing red from the 30s. Okay, so a huge breakout for Solana. As you can see here on these lower term time frames, these little oscillators in the center, they're starting to tick up, okay? And it's been pretty crazy, you could say. What I will be waiting for on Monday is to see if we get this expansion mode, okay? When we drop to the daily, that will allow us to mean revert from its previous, at $250, we had zero volatility, and that's what pushed it down. Alright, the trend changes when there's zero volatility. Okay, so this is 7 day. It's maybe got another, maybe a week maximo, so end of this year, before she literally goes into full-on pump mode. And these are the targets we're looking at. All these plebs with their fucking TA, they don't know what's going on. Alright, so we have here the 5 day. 5 day is looking a little bit weak, given the only way we're going to get better returns, let me turn this off, is if we keep on printing big candles. So here's the catch 22, right? The next candle has to be double this size. So if I was to pull up just a general tool here, bang, that's 25%. We drag that up somewhere here. So we'll put that there and we'll make this 50. So you're looking at about $150 move in order to keep this on the 5 day in pump mode. Alright, then we're going to drop down to the 3 day. What do we have here? 3 day has left its mean reversion targets long time ago, pretty much the same time that thing went red on the high term time frames. Looking for another flash. Alright, and it needs to start holding above whatever flash comes through on the 3 day. Here we are. This is the 24 hour. Alright, 4 Carlos blow only thing. People are making powers in the skies, freaking me out here. Okay, this is when it flashed zero volatility and it literally got launched to the bottom side. We do have a whole bunch of other statistically relevant levels that we can put this cone on, but because Solana is breaking out, I like to go and take its highest high and the closest volatility flash to that. Alright, general rule is if it hits this side, she does want to at least get to mean reversion. Alright, mean reversion is $225. This is without a skew. It's only going to get there if it can carry on holding above $65. let's just be accurate here, 66.52, and it's under negative skew from that higher cone. Alright, so your breakout range to get you into $250, everyone's saying $100, let's just be a little bit more accurate here. It's 102.59 cents. If you can hold above there, there's a good opportunity for that pretty much $150 target that we were stating. What's this one up here? This is 195 region, 192. Okay, a lot of twos, interesting. Full on mean reversion is at 229, which is pretty much our previous high. Okay, if we can hold above this pink, she wants to go send it to 383 in due time. So that's a cone without a skew. This is the cone with the skew. Let's just throw this on, and we're at the pretty much bottom side of this cone. Okay, here's your targets again. As you can see, they sort of match up, about $6 off. This one is pretty much set for set, so I will make this a statistically relevant level, this blue line, and I can draw a circle there. Okay, booyakasha. With 2 data points on higher term time frames that have time equation coming into matching up at the right place at the right time. So if you go into your exchange and just go see if someone's got their orders up here at $127 roundabout. Okay, if they do, and it's heavy liquidity, couple like 5,000 plus, then yes, it's like playing a game of Nokia 3310 here with the snake. Okay, so let's just zoom back in. Now, in order for this trend to carry on continuing, first off, it needs to hold above here, $85. Solana is getting a little bit over cent here, so we can maybe put in some ultimate power means to be a little bit more accurate. Any failures below, any closes below $93, I do look for a return down here to 84 rather quickly. As it carries on closing above the green Nokia 3310 snake, we do carry on looking for this target up here that we have just quantified. Alright, we use the word, but we don't know how to quantify. So now we're going to throw it onto the 24-hour. So here's a good observation, quick thing. On this side, this RO is true if it starts closing below $102. You're gonna, here's your outlier, maybe a little wick into that region. I should actually have this on big screen because my face will be in the way. So for that RO that you saw here, pew, any failures below this set line here at 102, we do look for another test down here to $66. Alright, now we're going to get into some weekend action just to see what Solana is wanting to do. She is stuck in positive drift mode. Alright, so if we shuffle back here, that positive drift mode will pretty much keep this thing floating sideways or continuing up until stated otherwise. Alright, untouched daily mean, very close, but it was front run by like 30 cents. Maximo, I think it was actually 15. Front run by 15 cents. And we have a whole bunch of untouched daily targets. If you look at my Bitcoin analysis, it also has these similar targets that it's just been front run from. We're currently in positive drift, trying to catch this trend, continue with the trend to the upside. So that's on the 12-hour. So let's see if we do get a push into that, what region was it here? 102. It's not the 100 that everyone's looking at. 102 is where the heavy boys are going to start hitting, the smart quants. Okay, positive drift on 12-hour. We've got positive drift on 6 hours, so this is getting ready to fucking launch. Alright, any clearing of $99, here's your 102 target. Okay, already been quantified through, I think that is our monthly mean. I wouldn't even be able to count, I'm guessing it's the 4th one, because it's our highest one, we don't have anything above it. So there's like, what's today's date? Another 7 days until we have viable monthly targets. And once those open up, we can match them up with the cone and be a little bit more precise. Here we've got some positive drift. Wow, Solana, you are very, very shocking for a shitcoin. Alright, so positive drift pretty much just means it's just going to be building bull divs and hidden bull divs. So what I mean by that is any sell orders currently in these time frames are stating that any sell orders are going to be bought up. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a sneaky pump mode. So we might be coming into the weekend. If we fail this here at 96.69, roughly 96, it's not going to be able to keep it in sneaky pump mode. But sneaky pump mode she pretty much creeps up on you and she launches herself into a full-on expansion mode. Alright, so that's your 90-minute. Current daily target is 99.24, so we'll wait for the next print in pretty much an hour from now, and set our daily VRE. So we have lifted up, down. So the next daily VRE is going to be about in this region over here. So any hold above the third monthly deviation level, whatever you want to call these things. There's mathematical terms for this, I'm sorry, it's a little bit late. Any closes above our monthly third plus VRE, we do look for continuation to the upside. She didn't actually smoke this thing quite nicely, so for a healthy pullback, hit that daily mean, get everyone panicking out, make that a little bit of a W formation, right? Or is it not even low enough? Make that W formation, and yeah, you should be able to send it a little bit more. We are looking at BTC to be a little bit bearish on Monday, but what I am currently noticing, this is now the 45-minute, what I am currently noticing is that as BTC is pumping, the alts are pretty much holding sideways, the weaker ones are getting sold, but as BTC sets in a top, those alts pick up, match the top, and are pumping through. So technically, it's alt season. I don't know if it's going to carry on with Solana, but if Solana carries on with a positive drift, we don't really have to give a shit about alt season. It's just the quantifiable edge, just saying positive drift, baby. And with positive drift, the next best phase is an expansion phase. So positive drift is a whole bunch of small candles going up. Believe it or not, these are small candles. These last two are small candles. So the last two have been small candles, pretty much creeping up. So when it does hit expansion mode, man, these things are going to be traveling at the speed of light. So that was on a 6 hour positive drift, 3 hours trying to keep its positive drift. Over here is in sneaky pump mode. What we want to see is an expansion and volatility followed very quickly for a nice little breakout into the weekend. Now we're going to start looking for things that sort of negate that. So we did say here at 96.96, not so good, but we are having mean reversion on DLP, hidden bull like quadrillion times happening here, hidden bull dev. Someone is launching these fuzzy rockets in the sky. Hidden bull devs forming here, DLP, so my general mean over here will be $97, alright, on the 45-minute. Any continuation through, that is good. What have we got here? This is the 15-minute, so closes above the 15-minute here at $97. You can look for a continuation. As we say, any shorts are going to be bought up, hence why we have these freaking wicks, okay? Every time these things are getting shorted, it's just getting built up. So this thing's just, if it does fail here, it's just going to be snaking. If we were to use TA, I think this is a fucking pizza slice or some shit, alright? And with your pizza slice, it can break either way. I don't know what kind of flag that is, but I'm guessing with positive drift, it's formed a bullish bull flag. Alright, let's just put this thing on Bingenings on the 1 minute. Bingenings getting hammered here, and you'll more than likely see all those higher time frames kicking up. Oh, there's an expansion phase. Usually expansion phases will be messing around. Oh, come on, hurry up. Will have a little bit more tendency over the positive drift on the higher term time frames. Did those rockets not help? Alright, so there's a bullish pendant coming through, so it's your expansion phase. You're going to bounce here, more than likely have a little bit of a wiki, and then carry on building that pizza slice. That was pretty much true. Any failures pretty much here, which is your pizza slice we drew. Okay, there you go, there's your wiki, just getting pulled up. That's a positive drift, homies. I don't make the rules, I don't make the indicators. Alpha Trading does that. But yeah, beautiful thing, man. So that is positive drift on the 1 minute that we just run through here. And as you can see, man, Solana's looking insanely strong. I don't know why. Maybe it's all these meme coins that are pumping it, and hopefully they follow into my NFTs. But here you have an RO, so any closes above this green line that flinches here, it should continue to the upside. And there's a mean reversion phase, might wick into the green one. If she is super strong, she's gonna wick into this green thing and turn green. Not so much strong. Okay, so that's the 1 minute. Looking in about an hour and 3 minutes for a new daily VRE. Let me just zoom back out into the 15 minutes, and then we'll put it back on the cone. 15 minutes, that thing's off its drawing tool, that's good. So there's our daily VRE. This is pretty much its magnet, but with the positive drift it's not getting there at the current phases, okay? But that's its magnet until the next one prints. We did draw a blue line somewhere here. I think I'm going to just put them, yeah, it was around here somewhere. Alright, so tomorrow I do expect maybe a little breakthrough, but because of that positive drift, we're going to be bought up. Alright, drawing some nice charts out here for you guys, make you feel at home. Let's just go back to the 24 hour. Here's our targets. Look, any phases, any breaking below tomorrow's daily mean and keeping below said price, a safe zone is $84. Alright, if it fails here, we have pretty much a pink line, as you can see here. There's a pink line at $68, so I'll just draw that and you'll see it form. Oh, I can do it at the same time, and you'll see that thing form. Now we're quantifying our edge here, Holmes. Alright, blue circle here, bang on the money, bang on the money. So if it does start failing below said via the price distribution cone at $85, you can see we have a quantifiable edge, and that will be pretty much built in over here. As this starts to touch that target, it does sort of act like a magnet. Okay, whole bunch of small wicks that we saw being brought up on these lower term time frames. Same thing that you can imagine here. It's the same line we just came from. That's what's going to happen. Boom, boom. Try and hold above and carry on pushing through. Maybe little closes below this reverse wave trend here at $97. It is in a bullish phase, this reverse wave trend. Any closes below that, obviously you guys can't see it, but I can. I would say you're looking for more continuation down. So we zoom out, make big, show our pizza slice. Hope you guys get some pizza sats, shelled Nakamoto's. Alright, so that's pretty much your range. Any failures below here at $96, we are looking for the bottom side of that cone. If you found this information helpful, please do like and subscribe. Pow pow, African Crypto Warlord, out.